Dr. Paul Alaje said that there was nothing wrong to collect foreign loans for capital projects, but the ability to service the loans. He clarified between revenues collected by the Federation and money spent by the federal government.
The gap is what is borrowed. Now, my personal view as an economist is that borrowing should be for capital expenditure. We are not yet there, but we have improved. We used to be 98%. We are now around 68, 67, 68%. It's an improvement. We need to even improve further to what economics agree around the world, that it should be about 33.3% that we should make our debt service to revenue to be. So when we do that, we will have sufficient revenue for capital expenditure and sufficient revenue for recurrent expenditure. So we recognize that we have improved from where we are, but we will not stop because we have not gotten to where we should be. Where we should be is 33.3%.
The president, Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, CITN, Innocent Hagwa, who was represented at the occasion by the Vice President, Dr. Simon Kato, said the symposium was organized by Kubwa District Society Abuja to create awareness on the tax reforms with the aim to educate the public on how value can be added to the economy using shared prosperity and economic development through tax reforms.
Income University, to enlighten both the lecturers and even students of specialized courses on taxation, because taxation needs to be known even from the universities and from our various tertiary institutions. But back here, as you can see, the emphasis on today's theme and discussion has to do with the shared prosperity that will come from the tax reforms and what we do with it. And that has been the subject matter which the guest speaker was able to treat in your last interview. But the most important thing is the fact that CITN,
the chairman, Kubwa District Society of the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, Dr. Wisdom Osadare, shared similar thoughts about the symposium.
Taxation has become very complex, very dynamic as a result of change, in the way businesses are being run and change in technology. So the need for our members and the laws constantly change as well. I'm sure you are aware there's a new tax laws now who has just been passed, the Nigerian Tax Act, the Nigerian Tax Administration Act, the Nigerian Revenue Service Establishment Act, and Joint Revenue Board Establishment Act. So these laws is a sweeping reforms which has changed the entire tax ecosystem, and which is the tax reforms now is a very topical issue, and that is what we are looking at today. We want to upskill our members, we want to inform them, we want to educate them, and not just our members, the general public.
Earlier, the chairman planning committee of the Tax Week, Dr. Uche Udo, said the purpose for the symposium was aimed at creating awareness on the tax reforms. He said the theme, accelerating shared prosperity and economic development through tax reforms, was up.
So there I know, so that when the issue of tax payment is coming out, talked about, they understand and they respond accordingly. So, and it's just like tell one and the one will tell the others. So here's an opportunity. We cannot gather the whole Nigerians or the whole taxpayer in Nigeria, but these are using a venue, picking we have more about 200 people or there about 200 to 300 people here. So from there, they can relay the message to others and for them to have a proper understanding about the new tax reforms and also for us to work with it.
An expert on taxation, Mr. Matthew Osanakwe from the Federal Inland Revenue took his time to explain on the benefits of the tax reforms introduced by the Tinubu-led administration, saying when fully operational next year, more money will be added to the government coffers and grow small companies in the country.
So there's need for us to understand that change has come. And when change is come like this, it brings a lot of issues. There's need for us to understand that the change will bring the change in your mindset, change in your structure, change in your process, and change in how you do your tax planning. Now, the tax law has brought a lot of changes, and there's need for us to understand that we need to go back to the laws because they are all there in the social media. There's need for us to read those laws and internalize them.
Osanakwe, Topsy Gimba, Aso Television News.